Okay, for today's stream we are going to be looking at this new flipped project from Moody, which is just a load of flips. And there were 15 originally, but to my knowledge I think 2 of them have been taken away from SoundCloud. I imagine because of some kind of copyright problem or issue. Very much looking forward to this. It's just a load of flips, like I said, a load of, remix kind of material of well-known tunes, I imagine. We're kicking off with technically the second track of this flip project, but it's the first one here because again the first one got taken off. But this is called Moody Cardi Flip, so it's going to be some kind of Cardi B flip, I imagine. But here we go.
Look, my bitches all bad, my niggas all real. I ride in dick in some big tall hills, big fat checks, big large bills. Run out, flip like 10 car wheels. Hold that bitch, I get raw too. 10 different looks, and my looks so cute. I kiss him in the mouth, I feel all grills. Heat in the car, that's what's on reels. I was born to flex, diamonds on my neck. I like boarding jets, I like more sex. Nothing in this world, I like more sex. What I really wanna see is the I don't really need a D, I need the all a bad bitch need is the I got pants in the coop. Bustin' at the roof, I got bands in the roof. Touch me, I'll shoot. Bitches in trouble. Bitches in trouble. Bitches in trouble. Bitches in trouble.
Okay, first drop of the project. Here we go.
What I really wanna see is the
first drop. The first one. The first one. The first one. That's giving like space laces. I mean, obviously it sounds like Moody, but it's giving space laces like, proper contorted, twisted, deep, grisly sound. Rewind number 1 already. Moody coming through with the sauce. Cardi flip, here we go. Yeah, again.
bitches in trouble. Bitches in trouble. What I really wanna see is the I think go pop, pop. Checks.
Mate, that is so naughty. That is... Oh, mate, that is mean. Oh. Mate. I can't pause every section. I can't pause every time it's good, but fucking hell. I mean, they can't all be this good, surely. They can't all be this level. They can't. Blistering start, and we're not even the whole way through this tune. We've still got about 2/3 to halfway to go. So. Like, can I call this an album? Are we calling this an album? Like, at the end of the year, what do we call this? What kind of list do we put this in? Do you know what I mean? Like, because I feel like I'm gonna have to do some kind of year-end treatment with this thing. But what is it? There's nothing in this world I like more than jokes. 13 cuts on this bad boy. Runs at just under an hour, which is quite girthy, to be fair. The percussion is crispy. Crispy.
shit. I need room for my legs. I got a baby, I need some money, yeah. I need teeth for my egg. All y'all bitches in trouble. Bring brass knuckles and scuffle. I heard that Cardi went pop, yeah. I did go pop, pop. That's me busting they bubble. Pop, 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 pop. What I really wanna see is the
Oh. I was prepared and waiting for that heaviness to come in again, but I'm actually quite happy that it stopped there. I think that worked quite well. But yeah, fucking huge, colossal opening. And that wasn't even the original opening for the thing. Like, there was another one that was meant to come before that. Madness. What a bulldozer of a track. This one is called a gem flip. Anyone know what this is a flip of? A gem flip. Yeah, if you guys could type in the chat what the flips are of, that would be really helpful. Gimji, a gem so precious. "5 minutes this track. Went in with this project, man. Nice little fruity, little garagey number that we're getting here. Gorgeous. Gorgeous dreamy vibe going on here. Yeah, I mean, in reference to the length of a lot of these tracks, I imagined that this was just going to be some kind of clip project, you know, where everything's like 1 minute long and it's maybe running a bit like the Skrillex Andy Warhol project, you know. If you could see through my eyes. It's cuter than that, in my opinion. That's got like a bit more of a heavy feel to it, even though it is a chill house track. This is proper like airy, dreamy, ethereal vibes, but it's still got that bit of punch beneath it, you know. Oi! Boom, 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 boom. Deep House Skybreak. Come on. Come on. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Yeah, I mean, production's really nice. The melodic journey that these central points go on is lovely. Fits really well with the vocal as well. Just a nice little dreamy number. Bam, 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 bam. I would maybe go down the note, not up. Bam, 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 bam. That's the only thing that I would change. The first time, each time that comes around and it goes, I would probably go duh, 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 and then go duh, 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 duh. It's just a nice contrast, I think. Just rounds off the melody, you know, but still very lovely, very pretty. I'm not the best person to ask about headphones, to be honest. Like, the ones that I have are decent, but I'm very aware that there are much better ones out there. So unfortunately I'm not the best person to ask, I'm afraid. Next up we have 4 bats flip. Someone get in the chat, type it out. What is the original that is being flipped? Oh, I do know this vocal. Can we get some bigs in the chat, people? Let's get the bigs in there. Love that. Look at that from Yisu. Look at that. That is lit. Come on. It's another chilled one, you know. It's got a bit of a music to go fuck yourself to vibe, I think. Okay. Hey, come on. Come on. Bit of speed garage. This is very like Bush Baby vibes. If anyone knows Bush Baby, this is very, very of that vibe. Or Clark. I wasn't that big on the transition into the heaviness there. It didn't get like a really big impact when that heaviness came in. Yeah, that does feel a little bit sleepy, this one. I like that he's done this style of music. That's really cool, but it's not really throwing me, like, you know. I feel like it could. Like, there's a lot more beef there to be had with that heaviness. A lot more beef. Mr. Big, you serve me so well. Bit of trap. Rocking a shirt, by the way, just because it's Moody Good. I felt like I had to whip the shirt out for Moody Good because it's serious. Such a pro of a producer, though, honestly. Like, I don't think there are many who can just consistently capture atmosphere, production, idea, track on track. Yeah, mate, this is such a Bush baby. Massive South Point vibes if people know that label. Yeah, I hear that. I agree with that. Oi. Bit of a pickup. Yeah, I do not disagree with that. Am I a fan of Cohen's sound? Is water dry? No, it's not. But I do like Cohen's sound. Okay, I think I gave all my thoughts on that one. Maybe, like, there's a little part of me that thinks it was a little bit too long, but then again, the kind of culture with making speed garage music is that it is like, you know, 4.5 minutes plus, so I get it. I will check those out. Next up, track number 4 here is Airholes Flip. Drop it in the chat. Drop the original. That first track, the Cardi flip was so full on. It hasn't really like followed that up yet, but I'm riding with it. I'm vibing with the progression of the collection. And I suppose that is the track called Airholes then. He's always got these gloomy kind of hip hop leaning rap instrumentals in his locker as well, so I welcome that. Oh, with a little bit of jazz influence to kind of creep through as well.
I told them suck my dick, I'm so ill. Legends saying I'm the next one. With a new batch, gator work a test run. Fiends out of space like the Jetson. Yeah, there's a certain
energy and ambience that he captures with his music that it's difficult to replicate. You know what? I'd really like to hear Moody Good and Ivy Lab. If that doesn't exist already, I'm pretty sure it doesn't, but I think that would be amazing. Don't you think? Hey, 2 rewinds within the first track, and now we've gone down chill territory, which is fine and good. Another garagey kind of bop here. We've got Fall In Flip. Get it in the chat. Five minutes 44. Yo. Is this going to run just like the gem flip? Kind of levels of similarity we're looking at here, because open with the garage again feels quite dreamy. Yeah, I feel like I've heard this before as well. Oh, okay. That is some warmer, grislier speed garage right in there. Okay, you've both come in with that, so appreciate that. Really interesting to hear him do this style. Definitely just sound like solid bits of experimentation from him for this flip project. Maybe not a style that he'd dig into for an official release, but I like it. This definitely has a fuller feel to it than the gem flip. No, sorry, the one after that, the 4 bats flip. Also sounding quite similar to some stuff from Beast Boy's Wings and Fangs album. Dreamy, housey, garagey in the first disc of that LP. Flume and Joyride Baby. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Wow. Yeah, I'm a fan. It's not like a particularly memorable track aside from the vocal. It is quite like entrancing in a way, just kind of lulling you in, luring you in, but lulling you into some kind of, you know, sense of comfort. Yeah, production feels a lot more full in that one than the other speed garage one that we got before. When it just like that. See, that is catchy. That is catchy. That was the Fall-In flip. Big up, Chase. Okay, so we've got 20 seconds left of this tune, and then next up, for technically track number 6 here, we have I'm a Reed. I'm a Red. It's not giving me many clues, I'm not gonna lie. I'm looking at the track list, by the way. There's not really anything that I can really recognise just from the title. We're getting a bit heavier again. Imma or I'm a Red or Imma Reed. I'm a Red. I'm a Reed. I'm a B. Because basically number 1 and number 5 have been removed because of copyright, I think.
I'ma read that bitch. I'ma school that bitch. I'ma take that bitch to college. I'ma give that bitch some knowledge. I'ma read that bitch. I'ma school that bitch. I'ma take that bitch to college. I'ma give that bitch some knowledge. I'ma read.
Sounds pretty mean so far.
I'ma read that bitch. I'm that bitch. First period, don't give a fuck.
Second period, don't get cut.
Lunchtime, feed that.
Again, the building of atmosphere.
I'll bleed that bitch. Class different, I'ma leave that bitch. Take him outside, I don't need that bitch.
School's out, bell starts swinging. Better watch out, cause the money starts swinging. I'ma reach that bitch. I'ma teach that bitch. I'ma give that bitch some knowledge. I'ma take that bitch to college. I'ma reach that bitch.
A little bit unsettling, this, not gonna lie. A little bit.
I'ma take that bitch to college. I'ma give that bitch some knowledge. I'ma read. I'ma read that bitch. I'ma read that bitch.
Class time, I'ma read that bitch. I'ma make an outline to the point you'll get. I'ma tell the whole school you a stupid bitch. Watch how fast we read that bitch. Watch my mouth and see that shit.
It's creepy vibes. It is creepy vibes. It's lurking, it's bubbling, it's simmering. Oh, there's a cucaracha. Honestly, Moody Good Ivy Lab would make the perfect atmospheric, down-tempo, lo-fi bass fusion thing of all time. I really like as well how so far the tracks are, none of them are ending abruptly. Really, apart from the first one, which made sense because it was a bit more impactful. But these ones are really kind of taking their time, pacing themselves out at the end as well. I'm a fan of that. Nothing hurried about this collection of music, which is a massive joy. There's too much immediacy in bass music, guys. What's coming out on June 27? This is track number 7, Terra Fabulous Flip. Terra Fabulous. Ah. I like what's going on between the vocal and the instrumental. I think the chemistry's there. It doesn't have the impact of the Cardi flip because the percussion's a little bit muffled, which I think anyone can hear. But I suppose that's the point. It's meant to have a little bit more of like a grisly underground feel to it, you know. Yeah, pretty decent, not too remarkable in the context of what we've got here so far, but still down and dirty, pretty nice. Again, I think what Moody Good has done there with the instrumental fits the vocal well. So yeah. Not too much else to say about that one. But next up, D-double-E. Here we go, D-double-E Street Fighter.
It's street fighting time.
Hey, hey.
If it's me or my dad, you get a scar on your chest like Saga. Street fighting, that's what I'm bad at. My thing I come through with a beat up under. If man I'm just like he under. Give me the mic and let me ride it with them, cause I fit the fight just like South Tim. I'm a
D-double.
Climb into the top just like Vega. You be me, nobody can save ya. On the mic, I'm way too major. Cause I'm shocking MCs like Blanca. I got money in the bank, I'm a banker. You ain't got money in your bank, you're a wanker. I'm quick with the hooks like bull rock. Get the raver jumping like a bullfrog. And I've been doing it for more than a while. In the game, I'm a soldier like Kyle. So, cause you're big like Zangief. Don't think you can ever try give man greed. You don't wanna get into no big man beef. I'm here if you wanna live it all right. I'm that Dyson, sucking up MCs like a Dyson. You can spit bars if you wanna come a Dyson. You can spit bars, give it your best Tyson. Boss to the end like M. Bison, you know what?
D-double-E is just absolute. He's just an absolute legend. Grime legend. Think it's a game like Street Fighter 4. Would you fit the cool man, the Street Fighter 4? Man, I've been stepping out the gears of the wall. Straight to your jaw when my CD hits the shelf. I mean, this could easily have been the instrumental, the grime instrumental for the original, to be honest. It just sounds like a... It just sounds like an original. Maybe with a little bit of an updated modern feel, you know, but for the most part, this could have come out... This could have come out years and years and years ago. Maybe if the percussion was a little less crispy and sharp, you know. If the percussion was a little bit more washed out, then it would be very, very of the mid-2010s, early 2010s. But I'm happy it sounds cleaner like that, as it is here, just to be clear. Just like who can hit them with the R, you can and you can match my level and see if you can beat this, let's see if you can. You be the judge, you be the jury. Look into my eyes, see the fury. You'll be pissed like a brewery, sick in the head, nobody can cure me. Like Street Fighter 4 with your friend cool man, the Street Fighter 4. Man, let me stepping at the gears of the war. Straight to your jaw. Think it's a game like Street Fighter 4 with your friend cool man, the Street Fighter 4. Man, let me stepping at the gears of the war. Straight to your jaw. And it's boom. Bloco. Man. The amount of times I heard that refrain at warehouse raves and underground illegal raves when I was like 15, 16. The good old days. The good old days. Yeah, that was solid. I like that. Again, that just sounded like an authentic, original tune for the most part. Murderer flip next up. Oh, yeah. Hey, wab, 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 wab. The Beanie Man, is it, with this vocal? Does it sound like Beanie Man? Stop this chair. Get out of my way. Yeah, love the hop and the skip of this one so far. The wobs are attacking and they're good sounding. I'm a fan. Oh! Was that a bit of a kick clap? Maybe not. Felt like a bit of a rhythmy format when that initially came in. Yeah, love the 140 feel, love the hop and the skip of that one. Top draw from Moody Good. Ah, and a lovely fade out. I'm really liking the way that these tracks are being finished and rounded off. Big fan of that. Next up we have Flavor Flip. Big Flavor. Mad Flavor.
Anybody says my soul after hours it is murder. We can kill them anywhere, any place with whatever. No, flavor with the flavor, yo. Flavor with the flavor, yo. Dig it up the man out at the door.
Some more crispy garage, come on.
Flavor with the flavor, yo. Flavor with the flavor, yo. Dig it up the man out at the door.
Ooh, that's cheeky. That's a jumpy little number.
Sounds like cool, them a one well. Every bit of one is a band, done. Dig it on, top on me ready. Back up the mic, it's time to get steady. Sounds like cool, them a one well. Every bit of one is a band, done. Dig it on, them a go try contest.
Oh yeah, this is naughty. This is naughty.
Anybody test my soul after hours it is murder. You can kill them anywhere, any place.
I will definitely be dropping this in a set at some point soon. Can they be downloaded, these tunes? Yes, they can. That was almost a rewind, to be fair. If I was fully aware that one was coming in, that would probably have been a... Good track. We've still got about a third to go, to be fair.
Flavor with the flavor, yo. Flavor with the flavor, yo. Dig it up the man out at the daughter. Check it for the band and entertainer.
Reminded me of the zone. The zone. The zone. The zone. The zone.
Me ready. Pick up the mic, it's time to get steady. Sounds like cold, them a one well. If you with a one, miss a band done. Pick it on. Tough on me ready. Pick up the mic, it's time to get steady. Sounds like cold, them a one well. If you with a one, miss a band done. Pick it on.
My swivel chair keeps whisking me away slightly from my desk. Yeah, nice, clean, angled, garagey banger. Has to be said. That was track number 10 of the ones we have here. Next up is track number 11, A Taste Flip. A taste of what? If it didn't have the A, I'd think, oh, Sabrina Carpenter. Definitely let me know which one this is, original wise, in the comments if you can, in the chat. He's going really hard in with the garage, isn't he? I think some of these are going to take... Well, actually, no, the project overall is going to take a little bit of getting used to. Because now that I know that he's majoring on the garage this much, I'm like, oh, okay. I know what to expect. This has got very like icy early 2000s vibes. Baby cakes, you just don't know. Oh. Sweet like chocolate. Quite minimal this one, a little bit stripped back, not quite as much going on, a few gaps available. Vocals a little bit burial as well, so it does have like the atmosphere of a burial track whilst the percussion is not quite as muffled as you would, you know, think of burial. The vibe isn't massively dissimilar. Would you guys in the chat say you've got a clear favourite so far? I mean, the open is just different, isn't it? That's just mean. Yeah. Off the back of that one, I was fully raring, you know, ready to be like, this is going to be one of the best projects of the year. The energy's quelled quite a bit after that, you know. But what an opening for it to just kind of kind of dip in energy levels in the way that it has, you know. I mean, don't get me wrong, we've got some high tempo stuff, but with the kind of force of that opener, we haven't really quite got that following that, have we? I mean, the Flavour one, the D E one was good, but nothing's really followed up with that like real impact, that real like fully hitting you in the face with the got a Frank Ocean flip here. I should have guessed that one just by looking at it. I've been thinking about it. Original is
no, I don't like you, I just thought you were cool enough to kick it. Got a beach house I could sell you in
Idaho.
Since you think I don't love you, I just thought you were cute. That's why I kiss you. Got a fighter jet, I don't get to fly it though I'm lying down
thinking about you. Oh no no no. Thinking about you. You no no no. Exactly. The self-titled album, little bit of MTGFYT, that acronym. This is why I'm saying Ivy Lab link up has to happen. With tracks like this, it just has to happen. I'm actually going to check it now if it's ever happened.
How you feel? You know you were my first time. A new feel. It will never get
I don't think it has, you know. Gotta happen.
We'll go down this road till it turns from color to black and white.
He's kept the little ticking percussion. Yeah, I mean, this is just an even woozier version of the original, which is quite hard to achieve, but he's definitely done it. Definitely done it. Yeah, nice as a penultimate tune though, I think. Could have been the one at the end to round the project up, but I think it works penultimately as well. Maybe, hopefully, a bit of a statement maker at the end here, or will it just carry on with the with the woozy, dreamy kind of vibes? The final track is Go Faster, Moody's Go Slower Flip. Whatever that means. What's the original? Maybe at some point, not today. I've got a decent amount to do before that. It's got a bit of Skrillex vibes. Yeah. Sorry, I'm massively tired.
We not really on the same level. We some icon. If the shoe fits, neon light, be the sign song. Summertime, clear screen, cemetery sign song. You ain't gotta figure me out of what I'm on. Baby, I'ma take you all the way. Take the fight song.
So the chilled, calming vibe was carried on. Yeah, I feel like I'm going to have to give this on a couple more listens through in full just to really properly appreciate it, because it kind of sells you a bit of a dream at the beginning with that opener. And I'm there like, wow, this could be huge. But I don't think that energy again is like replicated at any point across the collection, and that's not like an inherently bad thing. It's just the way that, you know, if you love Moody Good's heavy stuff as I do, I'm not saying I just love his heavy stuff, but if you're a big fan of that, then you're like, wow, we're prepping for something big here. So with the first listen through as I've just done, you know, you're a little bit like, oh, okay, energy again not quite replicated at any point as it goes on, but now that I know what it's about and what it goes for, I feel like the second and third times through I'll be able to appreciate it a lot more, what it's going for, just what it offers as a collection overall, really. Because there is some sick stuff here. You know, I mentioned a couple of the tracks earlier. Really like how much he dives into garage music, and garage music of different kinds, lest we forget. You know, you've got more kind of venue-sized, booming speed garage kind of thing that you might hear from, like, you know, Bush Baby or Clark or people like that. And then you've got the more angled, icy, accentuated kind of staccato kind of layout of the more UK garage kind of vibe that we heard quite a bit of in the early 2000s, of course. And yeah, I really like that he's delved into those. I like the more quelled and quiet, more lo-fi stuff as well. The hip-hop influence we get here, the rap influence, the heavier moments we get kind of in the middle towards the end as well also. So there's a good smattering, I would say, of different styles that we get on display with this collection of music. It's just, again, that thing of when the energy is established like that at the very beginning, you are kind of expecting a little bit more of that as it goes on. I don't think it would be unfair to say that, you know, I would have liked or appreciated a little bit more of that as the collection went on, which I don't think we quite get. You get little snippets of gnarliness and, you know, really heavy in your face stuff, but nothing that really comes anything close, I think, energy wise, to kind of matching that Cardi flip that we get near the beginning. Ultimately, most importantly, Moody Good is back, and hopefully this is a catalyst for more stuff, bigger stuff, you know, an official long form release of some sort, whether it is an EP, an album, on a label, self-released, whatever, you know, just something more official to go off the back of this and extend and continue, you know, the run in a way that he is on with this 13 / technically 15 cuts that he's just dropped here on SoundCloud. But yeah, that is going to be my thoughts on that from Moody Good. Flipped.